Hi, Denise Naylor here. Today I want to talk about one of the main difficulties my clients face in the circle of credit. What happens if your customer does not pay you at the agreed time? In my video, Are You Trustworthy?, I commented, when people refuse to pay without good reason and hold on to their cash beyond the payment date, the entire business circle of trust gets broken. In my experience, it is crucial for you to do your homework before you enter the circle of credit. So what can you do? You need to start by finding out the facts about the circle of credit in your industry. Let me take you back to the summer of 1984. Hello, Denise Naylor here. Is that W.H. Smith? Accounts Department? Oh, good. Hello, yes, thank you. Well, I'm the new owner of Ravenswood Publication Limited, and I'm phoning to ask for a contract to agree credit terms for selling my books through W.H. Smith & Sons booksellers. I see. How long? 120 days? Yes. Well, to be honest, I was expecting, 30 days. No. Oh, no, I don't want to cancel. No. I do wish to sell through W.H. Smith. Please send me the contract. Thank you. 120 days was the standard term. That's 4 months to all those of you still thinking in old money. Because all the companies in the sector had been used to observing 120 days, no one was willing to step out of line. After all, W.H. Smith was waiting 120 days to receive its money, so why would it disadvantage itself by paying me in 30 days? Different industries have their own payment agreements, usually built up by custom and practice, often over many years. It's not right or wrong, it's simply what they've got used to doing. And importantly, it's what they are known for doing, just like W.H. Smith was known for paying on 120-day terms. Once you've discovered the facts of your credit cycle, you can take action to cover your time gap. Action that should allow your trading circle to run smoothly. Now, after my discussions with each of my booksellers, I set my book prices high enough to cover the time gap, and if additionally I felt I needed it, I negotiate an overdraft with my bank to cover the time gap in the circle of credit for my publishing company. My phone call to W.H. Smith & Co. Accounts Department took place many years ago, and in my experience, the booksellers I've dealt with have kept to their payment terms over the years. But more recently, as global markets open up and become more competitive, business conditions are becoming tougher, and I can't help noticing that some companies seem to be looking for ways to hold on to their cash longer than custom and practice would dictate. In fact, in February 2015, the Groceries Code Adjudicator announced an investigation into supermarket giant Tesco for practices associated with profit overstatement announced by the company in September 2014. The adjudicator will look at whether Tesco has possibly been breaking the rules of payment to its suppliers. Allegedly, Tesco has been keeping its suppliers waiting longer than the agreed periods. Now, we'll have to wait the result of the investigation to know what really happened. But in my experience, every time a large company does not pay on time, there's a knock-on effect all down the supply chain. The company that has sold goods to the large company struggles to pay its bills on time. It may have to take out a bank loan to pay staff wages, costing it more. And if this practice continues month after month, the supplier may go out of business altogether. All because its customer betrayed the agreed circle of credit. So what does this mean for you? Are you someone who doesn't plan for the time gap and possibly exposes your business to the risk of running out of cash? Or are you the person who finds out what is custom and practice in your sector and manages your day-to-day circle of credit? Don't expose yourself to more risk than you need to. And mind the gap between the transaction date and the payment date. Do join me next week.